welcome to my channel. My name is Kriti and my blog is called Balencia that you can follow on my Instagram handle. My today's video is another fun, entertaining video in which I'm going to be talking to you about my quarantine, the top 10 things that I did in quarantine. Now, I know everyone did not have the best one, but most of us actually did have quite a good quarantine. We did come out very positively from it. We did learn a lot of things. We did a lot of things. We joined a lot of hobbies. There were a lot of things that, came into play to make this quarantine a very beneficial one for most of us, especially for me, because this is what I learned, and these are my 10 things, that my top 10 things for quarantine that I would like to share with you, in case you all want to share something, if you all have the same feelings as me, and we can just have like a good chat about it in my comments later. So if you are someone who's interested in knowing this, please do continue watching this video. If you are watching this video, please do subscribe to my channel. And now, without any further ado, let's get into the video. First and the most important thing was my passion for blogging and vlogging. Now, I always did have my Instagram page Balencia, but that was only more focused on my fitness, the activities that I do in different workouts and all of that. But this whole thing of skin care, hair care, body care, just general things like the kind of videos I'm making on YouTube right now, it's very, very simple to, kind of make and create, and the whole art of editing and all that was just something that came to me during this time, because I had so much free time on me, and I really took this up as a passion. In fact, YouTube is something that I started during quarantine, and it just picked up so well, and now I'm literally put up one video every day on Instagram and one video literally on YouTube, and my day is not complete without that. So I'm so happy that this actually came and worked so well. The second thing would be cooking. Now, cooking is something that again I used to do a long time back, and then I was like, what, I don't need to cook anymore because I have all the amenities at home, and why should I step in the kitchen? But again, since we had no house help and whatever, I was like, okay, fine, let me cook one meal a day. But that one meal a day resulted in me cooking every single night in quarantine, and I'm still continuing to doing that, researching new menus, researching new recipes, and creating like different recipes out of all the things that we have available. And it's been so much fun to just get innovative with cooking and taking that up as another hobby, because I've generally enjoyed doing it. The third would be upping my fitness game. Now, of course, I was always into fitness, and yeah, I used to do a lot more classes than before quarantine than right now I'm just doing yoga. But the thing was that in the initial part of quarantine, I was really at it. Like, my workouts were almost 2.5 hours, and I was really building myself, and that strength that built in me and that consistency that built in me was so good that even now when I'm just doing yoga, it's just 1 hour a day, but that has really helped me kind of build the consistency, graduating me into becoming a much more fitter and much more better person when it comes to fitness. The fourth one is actually quite an achievement, which is driving. Yes, I took the advantage of the time, and I was like, the roads are empty, why not start driving again? So I was like, okay, let's practice it, and I started practicing my driving, and I started getting so good at it, and I started loving it so much that I actually ended up buying myself a new car. It was crazy that in lockdown I was buying a car, but I was like, yeah, why not? It gives me so much more independence rather than always relying on other people picking me up, dropping me, and who in this time wants to use public transport. So that really got on to me, and I was like, it's the best time to learn driving right now, and I got onto it, and I even bought a new car for myself. Number 5 comes from a entertainment perspective. Now, I started watching a lot of K-dramas in the month of June or July, and it just went on and on. It started with Crash Landing on You, and I loved that show so much, and it just went on and on and on, and right now I'm on my 11th show, and I'm absolutely addicted to K-drama, and I love it, and it's one of the best things I feel like in quarantine I have seen from the entertainment perspective, because it really made me survive the entire time and kept me thoroughly entertained. As you all can see from my videos, self-care is like a really big thing to me, which brings me to my 6th thing, which is I became really into and aware about skincare and hair care, and really started taking care of myself in terms of trying to look better, doing things that makes my skin look better, my hair look better, because from the daily chaos, we always forget that these are important things that really make us feel nice about ourselves. And I was like, this is my first step to self-care, which is making myself just feel better about my skin, my hair, about everything. So that's where I picked this up from, and it just kind of built on it. And how? My seventh thing is something very general for most of you all, but for me it was just like a no-no. Online shopping is something that I just never would do because it was just not my thing. I always complicated the whole stuff of, paying by card or like these transactions. It was just not my thing. But of course, during quarantine, we had no other option but to order online, and then I've become such a pro at it now. Then I'm just like, oh yeah, this, that, this, that. I don't even want to go to a store anymore, even though they are open. I'm so happy with this online shopping method that I have recently learned, and it's really going great for me. Eighth thing is a little more personal because it was more about spending time at home with family and all of that, which I've never really done in the past because there was always traveling, work, this, that, social commitments, all of that come up, and now there was none of that. So it was like more time spent at home, which also made me learn a few things and just made me a little more inclined towards the home things that I never really was into. Ninth thing is coming from a spiritual perspective. So while I've of course believed a lot of spirituality and all of that, not believe but like I follow a few things here and there, and this is something that came to me, which is meditation. So I started meditating and I started seeing a lot of results come out of it, a lot of positive results that came out of it, and that just became like a habit now, and I honestly love doing it because I just feel like your day is so much better and like the results are marvelous, and if you believe in it, things just keep happening for you. So meditation is something that also I learned only during quarantine, and it's going to stay with me for life and just continue for it. And the last thing is just general self-awareness. So combining all of this, just valuing more time, valuing yourself more, valuing your relationships more, all of this was just a part of self-awareness, things that you should be priority on, and just all of that just became a part of self-awareness, and that was so important for I think all of us to realize, because again in the whole hustle bustle of daily work, we always forgot what we should keep priority, what we should kind of have up there, and now that is that priority. We exactly know when life gets back to normal what we have to do and we have to do without getting into that crazy. So these were my 10 things of what I did in quarantine, what I'm going to take from them, and literally these are 10 things that are going to stay with me forever, for life, and I'm just going to like continue churning them out because they were all that special to me and they were all like that impactful for my life. So this was it for me. I hope you all also had some really fun things that you did in quarantine, and you all can reflect back at my video and see what all you all did and how your quarantine was so well spent. And I hope you all enjoyed watching this video. If you all are still watching this video, please subscribe to my channel, like this video and share this video, and I'll be back with another very soon. Till then, bye bye.